Alright, losers, we're back again for the next installment. We just completed Mission 8, and now we're going to move on to Mission 9. And I said I had a subject I wanted to continue from the last episode, and that's when people see too much meaning in bullshit.
Yeah.
Have you watched the episode of South Park, Scrody McBoogerballs?
Oh, God.
It's a lot like that, but anyway.
Wait,
okay.
Is it Scrody McBurgerballs the same episode as the Pooh Dickapede?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's the exact same episode.
Tell the story here while you talk.
Alright,
Len and Andrew here, by the way.
Yeah, in case you didn't know by our voices. If you haven't, our voices have become iconic enough that you know us instantly. Alright, let's watch the cinematic first before I get regaling.
Alright. On very hard.
Extreme, super European extreme. Oh God, he's got a gun!
Who is this?
Do what?
Who are you?
Who are you?
What are you talking about?
I created.
The whole world or the whole universe?
Your best creation.
Oh, I get it.
It was you who set up everything.
Captain Falcon took a blow to the head, and this is the epilogue here.
Now you have become the champion of the Dual Grand Army. We'll take out your soul from your body and turn it into our creation.
You saw Blood Falcon's born?
Might be. I'm not really sure how this is, what this is. Oh, I'm fighting some ghosts from Luigi's Mansion.
You think you can beat me? No way.
I like the voice acting in this game. It's so silly.
I bet the Japanese voice acting is much better.
I don't know. I bet somehow it retains the silliness. Alright, so yeah, we're fighting deities across Rainbow Road.
Conquer the Staff Ghost.
So it's just another race.
First to win the goal, so you have to be in
Alright,
front of
I
him.
got my subject I need to talk about. Okay, I may have said this in an earlier episode, and it's on my list of things. Don't bring up around Len. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Okay, when people started flipping out over that show, I watched it. I watched about 6 episodes.
Oh, it is a 3-year race. Okay.
It was just, it's god awful, okay? It's a terrible, terrible show. It takes a lot of lines from Mystery Science here to describe it. It seems to me, these are all lines and quotes from Mystery Science here to describe it. It looks like they forgot to have something happen in this show. Or here's another one I like. Oh my god.
Starting out strong.
Straight up Rainbow Road here. Another one was, this feels like a serving for 2 that they try to space out for 8 people. So that's exactly what the show is.
Jesus powers, huh?
It's just boring as shit. And nothing really much happens. And there are mecha battles. I mean, like 1 every 8 episodes. That's supposed to hold you over. But there are religious themes. And I would meet people who would be damn near insistent that there was deep spiritual meaning to each episode, each little thing.
Speaking of this, was it you who posted the crack article?
Yes.
I remember reading it and like, oh, I'm glad I didn't watch this show.
Yes, I was getting to that. And, I'd watch it, and people were like, dude, you gotta have, like, a doctorate degree in theology to get all the meaning of the show. I was like,
okay.
And at that point, I was saying to people, I was like, okay, this is bullshit. There's no meaning. You're just trying to justify all the time you wasted on this show. That's all it is. That's all you're doing. Oh, my God. This is... Okay,
Well,
no rails...
Are you at full speed?
No, I'm trying not to... Or, oh, you mean on setting?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I should probably... Or I am. So I should probably dial that down.
Check that. Wait, you just click retry, not...
Oh.
Anyway, Evangelion.
Evangelion. So, yeah, there's a bunch... There's so many deep religious undertones. I'm going to try just there for now. And, you gotta have, like, 6 degrees in theology to get all the hidden meanings. Well, I'd always thought that it was bullshit. Always. I legitimately thought it was people justifying how much time they'd wasted on this shit show where nothing really happens. And, it turns out that cracked article... I never researched that much on the director's and creator's notes, because I thought, this is going to happen 1 of 2 ways. They're going to be like, yeah, there's meaning. There's a lot of meaning. Like, all that stuff they say is absolutely true. Or it would be just... non sequitur nonsense. Be like, well, yeah, that's a cool show. Hey, look forward to our next one. But apparently, Cracked actually took the time to read the creator's notes on it because it was fucking hilarious when I read it. There is no secret meaning to that show. All the Christian and religious iconography is just there for the exact same reason that some people have the kanji for hope or love tattooed on their ankle. they thought it looked cool. That is the only reason.
Oh,
And
yeah, I would guess that the creators probably had a basis in Shinto beliefs.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said. They said,
really?
They have, they said that we don't have a lot of Christians here. We don't. So we kind of,
Well, the Christian population in China is much larger than in Japan.
Yeah. And there's like, we
especially
don't...
Catholic.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And it was like, we just chose stuff because they looked cool. Now, we had some understanding what some of the stuff meant. Like, the spear that was used to kill Jesus, that turned out to be the mega super weapon that just ended everyone's shit. Yeah, we knew that.
Okay, that's reasonable.
But since, they were like, this is clearly a reference to the Book of Thomas, and
Book of... Oh!
and because,
the Book of Thomas?
Yeah, you don't know what the Book of Thomas was? It was one of the Apocrypha books of the Bible.
Was it one of the banned ones?
It's in the director's cut. Director's cut Bible with the deleted scenes still sewn in.
Is it one with they found in the Dead Sea Scrolls?
I think so. I think they may have found some fragments of it. But yeah, it's. I'll get into that later. But it became that whole idea of, well, look at how this person's holding this thing. See, it's clearly an allusion to this famous theologian this way, and
they didn't get that in depth about it.
Yes,
it wasn't just some stylistic choice by the artist at all.
No, well, honestly, a lot of, like, for example, they would have robots explode in this giant crossbeam thing. And people would be like, see, now this is a reference to St. Peter when he died, and he died upside down on the cross. It was like, no, they did that because
St. Peter didn't die upside down on the cross, did he?
Yeah, that was
I thought it was St. Andrew has his own cross. St. Andrew died on the
No, it was St. Peter. I guarantee it.
Well, I'm not going to argue that he was crucified upside down. Did you know there's two crosses? There's one, there's
There's a lot of crosses.
There's the Christian cross, which is the standard cross everyone's used to. The X is actually referred to as the Andrew's cross in.
Oh my God! Wow,
in Catholic mythology. I guess you'd call it
mythology, lore, whatever.
In Catholic lore, because.
Wow, this mission is
hard. Catholic class, I can't
even complete my fucking lap. It's probably because I'm talking about stuff I want to talk about as opposed to focusing on the game. But you know what? I really want to talk about this.
So I was supposed to research what the patron saint I was named after, and Andrew was one of the first apostles, and he was crucified on an X cross, and became known as Andrew's cross.
Yeah.
Fun facts.
I don't doubt that for a second. Yeah, so they do all those kind of things. Like, these are clearly mean a lot more than just, that this has to be intentional. And it became that justifying what they think they see. And I always find that, oh my God, that turn is unforgiving. Go for it, man. And yeah, so I felt certainly vindicated because I always fucking knew it. I knew that show had no deep meaning. I knew it was all bullshit. I actually remember one time, one of the few times that I got annoyed based on just one person's sentence, and that there was this one kind of weeb guy in one of my classes in college who said, oh dude, you gotta have like a master's in theology to really understand Evangelion at all. I was like, fuck you.
So you gotta have Joseph Campbell level of knowledge of the world mythology?
Yeah, you have to be Christ to get in all. You have to have been there.
So is this show just heavy on Christian iconography?
Dude,
or
super heavy.
All religion?
It's super Christian iconography. And honestly, it's just thrown in there because they thought it looked good. Or
what the shit happened there?
Thematically cool. They didn't have any...
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
I've read different forums on what all it's supposed to mean, and they'll be like, this is supposed to be a symbolism of transcendentalism combined
with Calvinism.
Combined with Calvinism, combined with some aspects of Martin Luther. I was like, you mean the scene where the guy hops into the cockpit? That was all that?
That scene he hops in the cockpit is the Great Schism.
No. Shit, like that. And they would say it with a straight face. And I was like, no.
Shit. Sorry.
There is no secret meaning.
You might... That turn I just hit, you might, right after that turn, be able to jump onto that landing.
What I am noticing about this mission, though, is the enemy has no rubber band AI, pretty much.
No, he doesn't. It's a
which is balanced this time because this map is super hard.
Well, here's the thing: is that this is a staff ghost, so you're beating yourself in this mission. That's the whole point of this mission.
Oh, I'm beating myself, all right.
Just beat it.
While I'm recording, I'm beating it. Like, yeah,
here it was, just playing this
put
game,
your helmet on me.
And all of a sudden, Len just whips it out. I don't know why.
Yeah,
he did not whip out ukulele.
I always wanted Captain America's or Captain Falcon. Yeah, them too. Both
Captain America
at the same time. But
You want to get double teamed.
So that's where I felt vindicated. It's like I can't take it. I can't say it enough. How thrilled I was to hear that.
Did you like go?
I wanted to find that guy in college, but like, see, I fucking told you.
I think you could Facebook him if you remember his
Dude,
name.
I honestly don't remember his name at all. The only thing I remember about him is that he was weirdly into astrology. Like
astrology?
Yeah, weirdly into it. Like he had like 18 telescopes and would just like sleep out in the backyard.
Astrology or astronomy?
Astronomy.
Okay, I'm like, so he was really into the Geminis of the.
Astronomy. My mistake. Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, okay, so this guy clearly had more problems going on with him than just loving a really ridiculous religious show.
It's like me trying to take The Usual Suspects and trying to make it a case, trying to make the case that it is about the Jewish rabbinical faith, like or the Kabbalah. It's like it's very much like, remember the part where Kaiser Soze punched that guy? That's very clearly a reference to this, and that. I was like, no.
I know Usual Suspects. I'm drawing a blank on everything.
The Usual Suspects.
Is Willem Dafoe in that? Or is that?
I don't think so.
No,
it's
is that a
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey?
Yeah.
I thought, is Dennis Leary in it?
Honestly, I
don't think Kevin Spacey was in that movie.
No, I guarantee you that Kevin Spacey is in The Usual Suspects.
All right. I might be thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of the full on.
Oh my god! Shit. Wow, just the slightest tip.
That's what she said.
Oh yes.
You want to actually increase your acceleration more?
Or... Honestly, it seems fine like this. I just need to pay more attention to the road because I'm talking too much about a subject I like.
Well, you're passionate about yes.
Yes. Because I'm more often than not wrong.
Wait,
I'm more often wrong than I am correct. Okay. So whenever I do have a case where I'm right, I gotta ride on it a little bit. I do. I mean, I don't have an ego, really. I mean, realistically, despite what all you've seen, it's mostly just insecurity. But so
you don't have an ego.
So whenever you actually see a case where I'm not, my opinion actually turned out to be correct, I'm like, yeah, I fucking knew it. Whereas most of the time, it's like
you're just blowing hot air the rest of the time.
Usually, yeah. I thought you knew this, man. You should fucking know this. How much time have you spent with me?
Oh, dude. The thing about you is your delivery is
It seems so genuine, doesn't
it? You've got ultimate troll level delivery.
Oh, there you go. Well, thank you. That's flattering to hear. Oh God.
That's the farthest you made it because I don't remember that jump.
Okay, so I need to be middle right for that jump. Yeah, this track's hard. And honestly, I don't see any case where I'm going to be using the boost power on this map. I mean...
Unless the straightaway
this
right
one right here, maybe. And I better time it so that I let up right here. I keep letting them pass me because I have to slow down around some turns. And I can't really do a slide.
So your acceleration's too high now. And his top speed seems a bit higher than yours now. So maybe
that's actually not too bad. Because if I actually knuckle down and actually hold down the trigger, I can pass them. But see, that's the thing, is I can't go fast. Because I need to constantly pay attention to the road. And I beat this mission before, so I can do it.
You beat it twice. It was just 10 years ago.
Yeah. I hate to think that my past self was better than my current self. My past self was a fucking idiot.
Well, let's see. Your current self is much smarter than your past self. Maybe reflex-wise, your past self was a lot better.
No. My past self fucking sucked at Armored Core. I went back and played it, and I was just tearing through opponents on it. I was like, man, this fucking game's easy. And that game requires some reflexes.
It's that game. I love Armored Core. It's ridiculous.
Dude, you need to play Gundam Breaker 3. It's almost like a spiritual successor in many ways to Armored Core.
I think we've talked about this before, but seeing certain Japanese professional Armored Core players play is something.
It's like watching gods battle.
It's well, first of all, on the PlayStation, I don't know if they do this on the Xbox One. I assume they do, but the way the PlayStation probably 2 and 3 controllers are designed, they hold the controllers upside down to play Armored Core.
Oh, I thought I had done a perfect little burn turn there. Ah, damn, this map is Again, these are legitimate failings because they designed this map to be brutal. It's not like they just throw my ass off the map because I hit a mine or a player
at least
bumped
you're
me.
filming mine. There's no...
And if you notice, I can't collide with the enemy, which actually makes this so much easier because he would just be knocking my ass off the map because they have object permanence, whereas I do not. They stay on the floor while I do not.
You know what I don't understand about this flipping story though? Why? Why are these guys trying to get Captain Falcon's soul? Make the ultimate creation?
Whatever. I mean, this plan's already fucking bonkers. I mean,
yeah. Well, he's just gonna Falcon punch him to the sun or some shit like that, right?
So I basically have to get that right 3 times in a row. that turn 3 times in a row. I need to perfect it. That's incredible. I mean, you can't even really get it down once. I think what's going to happen here is, if I'm going to win this, it's because I just have such a huge-ass margin on my opponent that I can slow down and make these turns.
Well, maybe that's what you need to be doing right now.
Well, you can't. I think what I'm going to have to do is just do perfect on my
Try a
first
different
map.
setting with more top speed. I feel... But you're saying you're going too fast already.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going way too fast already.
Well, maybe just change
I think acceleration is the key because I'm slowing down a lot, and I need to bring myself right back up when I slow down. So I'm thinking acceleration is the key here.
So maybe more acceleration?
Maybe.
But see, I don't ever see him cut his engines though, like you do.
Well, it's because
He's computer. I'm aware. I just. That's,
Okay,
is he at full acceleration then? You think?
I don't know. Here we go. Okay, here's this jump up here. I gotta make real well. Gotta tilt it right.
Oh man, this track's awesome sounding.
That's a good one, huh? First lap. All right.
I don't understand how you catch him now.
Yeah, now he's like way out past me. I bet there's like professionals at this game who are boosting around the turns, gliding and sliding.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Hell no! There we go. I was having too much fun.
Go ahead and turn your acceleration up a bit more, maybe like a quarter, just to give it a shot. Something like that, you know.
God, man, my hands are all sweaty now. That's how you know it's game mode.
Game mode on.
Yeah, what's kind of weird about this map is, yeah, what's up, clown?
Wow, you get
Just really freaking flew past him.
Yeah, so that's going to be your key, because
Yeah.
now you can cut your boost and then accelerate right back up to catch up with
Yep.
them.
Now I'm having a weird feeling that his top speed is higher than mine. I think what I'm just going to have to do is just perfect turn all these things. See, right there,
Yeah.
his max speed is higher than mine. Yep. What's kind of weird about this map is that it's super difficult at the very first half, but after you hit that first jump, that hill, it's simplistic.
I think you got really lucky there on one of those turns, though, to fall through the map and then land on one.
I don't know, man. I'm all skill all day, buddy.
Skill that kills.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually very, very proud of myself right now that you said I was Master Troll. Now, there are a couple things that, yes, I will be, even though I've got no clear answer on it, I will fight to the death for it. Like, for example, we all know that Gundam's greatest. We all know that it is one of the top 4 greatest sci-fi stories of all time. Along with Star Wars, Star Trek, Metal Gear Solid, there's Mobile Suit Gundam. There's no Stargate. There's no Firefly.
You don't like Stargate?
Well, Stargate's good, but it ain't no 10 out of 10 show.
No, it's not 10 out of 10 show.
No. Star Wars, Star Trek, Mobile Suit Gundam, Metal Gear Solid are, though. 10 out of 10. Game over.
Star Trek and Star Wars are not 10 out of 10. I haven't seen Mobile Suit Gundam, so I can't comment on it. And Metal Gear Solid is so convoluted that it's not 10 out of 10.
It is such a 10 out of 10.
No, it's convoluted as fuck.
Oh, so convoluted can't possibly be 10 out of 10. Is that what is that the assessment you're making?
No, that's not the assessment I'm making. I'm saying that the convolutions of that game
No!
are not 10 out of 10.
Look, I will even do averages, honestly, and say that it is a 9 out of 10.
That's not an average.
Because
you can take the 7.5 out of 10 if you want.
Because
I'll say fine.
they had so many good games, they offset the 2 bad games that they had.
Well, what are the 2 bad games?
Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid Acid 2.
Metal Gear Solid 2 for Nintendo?
No, for the Xbox, or no, for the PlayStation 2. That one was just, it was awful.
Is that the one with Raiden?
Yes, Raiden, yeah. His first one, and Raiden's 90% of the reason why it was awful. It's just, Raiden was...
That wasn't the first Metal Gear Solid. I guess, I'm thinking
your Metal Gear,
Metal Gear was
and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake.
No, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 are Nintendo games, right?
MSX, actually. But they did port them to the Nintendo eventually.
What did you call them?
MSX was a computer. They were computer games.
Because I remember it being a top-down shooter when it started out.
Yes. And it really wasn't a shooter much at all. It was a sneaker.
Well, whatever.
Because that was actually... that's one of my favorite stories about innovation, is the MSX couldn't handle much. It couldn't have many enemies on the screen, and it couldn't have a firefight. So they worked around it by saying, well, let's make it a stealth game. Well, Hideo Kojima did it. He's like, stealth game then. It's like, oh, well, I guess that works.
You create a whole genre of game.
Yep. But, get up here. Come on. Come on, bitch. Yeah.
There's a Kickstarter that started the other day called Pray for the Gods. And it is it's someone taking the Shadow of the Colossus formula and making a PC game out of it, which I'm really happy because that's an awesome formula. But I don't think a lot of people got to play Shadow of the Colossus or even understand and appreciate what it is.
Yeah.
Because that game is...
I'm not having enough time top speed. I can't catch him. I should be on his ass constantly the whole map.
That game, I think, kind of it made its own genre in a way. Like it falls in as a subgenre, but it's its own style of game that I haven't seen repeated.
I have not played any of the Shadow Colossus games, and you know why? They're just never available in the rental place.
Do you want to borrow my PS3 version of them?
I might. I was thinking about generational difference. That's gonna be one thing that kids will just. I don't think kids now will ever understand is how a lot of gaming ability rested for us on if the game was available in rental stores. I mean, if it just, they'll be like, why didn't you just stream it or download it? No, we didn't have that option.
I didn't think about that. But I thought you were going to say appreciate the graphical.
No, that's not. Well, look, if they're willing to play Minecraft, I think they actually managed to nail that on the head. Is they can still appreciate a game, in spite of its graphics. Because Minecraft to me just looks awful. Like,
nice. Then you ruined it.
Yeah, then I ruined it. It just, as a game, visually, Minecraft is atrocious. So, but it makes up for the fact that it's got addicting gameplay, so it seems.
Well, I think the thing with Minecraft and its graphics is they were supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
It plays to the mechanics so well. Because if you see, because there's other people trying to copy Minecraft, right? But they try to use realistic graphics. Mm-hmm. And so you have these things where it doesn't really make sense. Like, you can see games with, people lay spears on the ground, but you can still tell it's a rectangular box. Mm-hmm. But they try to add realistic characteristics to it. Whereas Minecraft, everything's a flipping square.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not saying it didn't work around their weaknesses as a game. I mean, I realized that was one of the easiest ways to make a game of that size and that complexity. I realize that. That's no problem with me. But I'm willing to say that, look, they could have at least textured things a lot better. Things like that. Like, they could have made it so that the grass looked realistic or the character's face looked realistic, just wrapped around a block. They could have done that.
I suppose.
Or he could have done it, since it's that one guy.
Yeah, it was just,
No! I was doing phenomenal!
Man, you almost spiked the audio there with it.
No, I'm getting a little brokenhearted now, because I'm doing really good on this map. I've started learning some of the patterns, and because that's really all this game is which made the 7th game so freaking hard was that there was no pattern, or 7th mission so hard is that there was 0 pattern. So that's what made it freakish. But this one I'm learning the map. I know when I need to turn, when I need to ease up. So it kind of breaks my heart when I just snag just a little bit.
You think he's dead in the middle on his settings?
I'm not sure. I'm really not.
I think you might try Dead in the Middle.
All right, try it next crash. If I don't dominate this turn. I'm really not sure he is because he's pacing me.
Oh yeah, or you're pacing him, but
Well, when that last one where I fell off and I almost spiked the audio, he was on my ass the whole time. So I think it's, if anything, it's about this. But yeah, it's just, you know, we didn't have the ability to. I mean, we could borrow games with our friends, sure, but that would assume that we had friends first of all, which I didn't, and two, it assumes that they would have those games. Now, some of my friends did specialize in different games that I never touched. Like, a lot of my friends play fighting games. And honestly, I didn't get into fighting games until I was much, much older. Because I just didn't enjoy them.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to run around and beat the shit out of Eggman. Or Dr. Robotnik. But, you know,
Did you call Robotnik in Sonic Adventure, or they call him Eggman?
he was Eggman, I think, from Sonic Adventure onward.
Yeah.
I'll have some Sonic historian come and start just screaming my face off. But I think that's where...
I think he was actually Eggman in Japan in the very first game, and they made him Robotnik in America for English version.
You know who he's based on, right?
I do not.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Well, that makes sense.
Visually, not,
Visually,
you know,
yeah.
Not you know,
No.
Theodore Roosevelt didn't capture animals and keep them in some sort of containment unit.
No, he just killed animals.
And attack a blue hedgehog while in some weird ass device.
I don't know. I always thought it'd be fun to do you know how there's Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
Yeah.
I always thought it'd be fun to make a story called Teddy Roosevelt Zombie Slayer or something, because there's a story.
Ooh, no, I got it.
When he was making the Panama Canal, he actually went down to help oversee the construction of the Panama Canal, and he caught was it typhoid? I think it was.
Whoa, perfect jump. Okay, good. Dude, did you realize I'm on the second lap?
Yeah, I did. So don't fuck this up, Leonard.
Shut up. Shut up!
Sorry.
So he's in the Panama Canal, contracted typhoid from a local hooker.
Yeah, he about died. But I always thought it'd be fun to make the story, instead of typhoid, there's actually just a zombie disease ravaging the
Panama Canal.
The Panama Canal, and he brings it back to America, and it's just...
I was thinking, Teddy Roosevelt, Monster Hunter.
Nah, Monster Hunter would be bad. I also like how he pretty much... I don't say he's... I guess he was a rough... He's had the Rough Riders, right? In Spanish
Yeah, that was the Rough Riders now.
I like how yellow journalism caused the Spanish American War.
Oh yeah, we still do that now.
Oh, I... Well, there were metal cylinders that we found. I believe that they might be
Look,
WMD?
See this baby food factory? Yeah. Nuclear processing plant.
See that yellow stuff that's clearly on applesauce? Yeah, yellow cake.
See this blockbuster video right here? Yep. You can tell this is a munitions plant.
You mean Blockbuster?
Yes.
Much better.
Well, that would actually be kind of suspicious. Like, what the fuck? Blockbuster. That's dead, man. That might actually be a cover. Blockbuster is dead as hell.
What, this day and age?
Yeah. There actually is one remaining Blockbuster, and they have like a Twitter page, and it's, from what I hear, pretty funny.
I'm gonna guess that's just some random Twitter user having a Blockbuster.
Dude, I'm doing phenomenal with this setting. Don't you fucking pass me. Stay rolling your ass, you son of a bitch.
I'll say this. I don't think you can be impatient on this lap.
Yeah, absolutely. I gotta be chill. I gotta use my blue mana. Right there, I lost some ground because I knew that was gonna be a turn I was not gonna make. There we go. What's up, man? I don't even expect to stay in front of you, man.
It's gonna be speed hacking that the whole way through.
Yeah, it is.
I think you can.
That boost here would be fine.
Oh, so not here, but okay, maybe so.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was just saying you might be able to pull a double boost off when you get to the strip.
Okay, shut up. This is where I always die. Fuck.
We're almost there, people. We're almost there.
What's our time looking at? Should we stop here?
No, we're only at 20 minutes. We
only at 20 minutes.
We had a lot of conversation.
Yeah, a lot
Oh,
of.
we're at 30 minutes.
We're having a lot of riveting
you
discussion.
know.
Then we'll just break this up into two parts. Or 3 or 8, however the case might be.
You think people are going to want to watch us fail for a half hour?
You know what? At least we're not getting super salty and screaming like we were in the Mission 7. At least this one, like...
Well, it took us over an hour to get a super salty and screaming in Mission 7.
Yeah, you know...
Let's just be honest here.
Mission
7 took us over 2 hours. Was it 2 hours or 2.5 hours?
I thought it was 2.5.
Yeah, I might have been 2.5 hours.
It was fucking awful. And we managed to win by sheer luck. Not by skill.
Yeah, Leonard hit a bomb and it boosted him through...
The finish line, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't even know how it happened, but...
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Lucky me.
If you bother to watch that... Oh, wait, I haven't made that video yet. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out what to do with the editing.
Yeah, because honestly, it gets pretty bad. I mean, even by my standards, we really shouldn't show some of this stuff.
I think I might just do a montage of mission fail screen with the Benny Hill song.
No.
Don't do Benny Hill?
No, do some sort of ragtime. Well, that's actually Yakety Sax. It's not really from Benny Hill, I don't think. It's a song that's been established beforehand. But no, Yakety Sax must be played only during Assassin's Creed. It can't be played during this game. It's inappropriate. It's only appropriate when Ezio is trying to flee Borgia. Okay, here we go. Here's where I fuck it up every time.
You can't be on the left side. You have to be...
How pro was that?
That was pretty pro. You gotta do it one last time,
all right.
though.
Hold on. I gotta wipe the old hands.
Pause for station identification. Losers at work. Brought to you by...
Brought to you by,
Sweaty hands.
what was it? Arm & Hammer.
Gold Bonds foot powder. Use it on your hand.
Yeah. And then I immediately crash. Alright, I got this shit. I think I got it. I like to hope so.
Yeah. I like to hope so too. I think you're fine.
Look at the map. Is he pretty far behind?
He's driving.
Okay, good.
I was getting ready to say, I think it'll be okay if he passes you once or twice, because he has problems with the final corners, unlike you.
Yeah, I've got those nailed. Well, except for that one, the very last one.
This could be it. We might only have to do 2 episodes. We only have to do...
Fucking Christ on the cross!
Did you
I overcorrected. No, I always boost there. I overcorrected by 1 millimeter, and that was all it took.
Oh, Leonard.
All right. Well, that's a good trend.
Let's see if you can't do it this
Let's do it again. See, now, if this were a lot of other YouTubers, they would promptly flip their shit over that. They'd just start screaming and hollering, spiking audio.
This one, God, what? What's his name?
Low Tier God. Low Tier God would be like, this is so bullshit. Not even using any skill. My fucking controller's broken! I fucking hate this game!
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have the reflexes to do...
Dude, he doesn't have the reflexes for fighting games.
Oh! Oh, hold on!
No, he doesn't even have the reflexes for fighting games, so he can't. Then again,
I didn't know fighting games
are probably faster. But, yeah, you know...
This is faster than fighting game. I'm sorry. The way this game works...
No, I think they're right about the same speed. Like, countering stuff like that, dude, you gotta be right on top of that shit faster than this game, I think. Now, directionally, the direction button, yeah, this game's faster. Like button pressing, no, fighting games are significantly...
Well, you're only pressing one button on this game, really.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's why I'm saying it's not really in the same ballpark of speed and precision. This game, you gotta be careful with this control stick. I mean, you saw one slight tilt had me just ruin a perfect race right there.
Yeah. I'll say this. How about they have 2 different levels of reflexes?
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe this requires more finesse than precision button mashing. And I don't know why you're falling off that.
Dude, I don't know why.
You know, let's take a break.
I'm starting to regress.
Let's
no, one more.
You want to do one more in this old episode?
Yeah, one more. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. This map isn't like making me want to just tear my own face off. Like missions. I think Mission 7 of F-Zero GX will just become a legendary benchmark at this point. They're like, all right, so far, losers at work, hardest mission completed.
Yeah, I don't think anything we've played so far will compare to Mission 7 of that.
Now, as soon as we do Losers at Work play Ninja Gaiden on extreme difficulty, oh, that's going to be an 80-episode video series, because it's just going to be nothing but failure constantly. Oh my god, is Ninja Gaiden just... I actually managed to beat Ninja Gaiden Black on super hard difficulty. And
Nice.
I went through about 6 controllers in the process, which is actually significantly less than thinking back, I'm like, only 6?
Why 6? I've never broken a controller, really.
Oh, because they go flying across the room.
Oh, you have that level of frustration, huh?
Yeah, dude, it's make you want to pull your Xbox out and throw it down the staircase.
The only time I broke a remote is I went to throw a remote control to my TV
break
remote.
it up.
Oh. All right, episode break. We'll see you back here next time, gang.
We'll hear about his remote.